Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Bhagwan Shankaracharya has written so many commentaries, so many books. After writing very heavily on Upanishads and other Prakaran Granthas, then he wrote toward the end a very simple, poetic, melodious composition. See? Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Moodhamate. He was addressing us, Moodhamate, dull-witted fool. See? Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshati dukrum karane. See? Now here we have to clearly understand. There are three stages. One is the physical life that we all have to live. Second thing is the life hereafter we can plan while living in this world. And the third is we neither have to go anywhere nor have to come from anywhere. The third stage happens late. So the first thing is, see, we have to live in this world, there is no choice. And this world is full of problems, there is no choice. If you are driving car in India, in any place, Delhi, Ahmedabad, anywhere, there will be unruly traffic. And if you keep on complaining, see, why the people are moving like this thing, throughout your life you will be miserable. See, what we have to understand is that we have to live in this very world in such a manner that neither we take the world as a problem, nor we take the world as a place for torture. See, be very clear about it. Otherwise, under the disguise of the Bhagwan's name, we start getting frustrated. See? Jine ka sahara, what was that? Creepers cannot grow in the deserts. They want some support. And that support should be within. Don't seek anything outside. If you want a helping hand, it is at the end of your own arm. See, we have to do it ourselves. Therefore, these are the basics of spiritual life. We have to very much comfortably live here. And while living, we have to recognize, are we responding to the situation or we are reacting to the situation? So when we are responding, our approach will be different. When we are reacting, our approach will be different. Reactions are default settings. See, default setting means we already have some biasness against or for somebody. And because of that biasness, we are unable to think as we should. See? And then we say, Banwari yaar, aja. No. don't bother him. He told me, he does not answer the prayers of miserable people. Everybody goes to him, hey, 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 give one. See? We have to learn to mind our life. See? If a child is small, 3, 4 years, 2 years, and wants to hold a finger and go on, now the child has become 45. And he goes with the mummy, mummy, I want that. Give one. When are you going to grow? See? And what is the growth? Growth is, we are able to interact in such a manner that we are neither a problem for others, nor we take others as a problem for us. That is the right way of living. See? And therefore, the first step is Bhaja Govindam, one bhajiya. Bhaja Govindam, aloo ka bhajiya. Govindam, bhaja mirchi ka bhajiya. Bhaja Govindam, Govindam, bhaja Moodhamate. When it is said Moodhamate, it doesn't click. Then, suppose I call you ignorant. He said, oh no, Swami, because you don't understand the meaning of ignorant. Suppose I say, you Beakuf, immediately you understand. So Moodhamate means Beakuf. See? These are very simple things, friends. Ignorant people are never miserable. And Beakuf are never happy. See? Therefore, the first Bhaja Govindam tells us, till such time we are living as the body, for the body, on everybody, we have to follow certain norms in life. See? Like we go and do namaskar to Swamiji. We put our head on his feet. See? But where is the knowledge? Knowledge is in his head. Why this is done like that? This is done like that. Don't unnecessarily ask questions. See? Therefore, when we are living in a society, we have to follow those norms of the society. Otherwise, we become a problem for ourselves and we create problem for others. This is what Bhagavan Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita. See? Should we listen to what Bhagavan Krishna said, or should we listen to those frustrated devotees? Banwari Lal, aa jao. See? We should listen to God directly. And what did he say? See? Yasmanno dvijate lokaha, lokanno dvijate chayaha, harsha marsha bhayodvegaihi, muktaha yassacha me priyaha. A devotee of the Lord is the one who is able to extend conditionless love. See? No conditions. But our love is conditional, air conditional love. See? The first part of life. And while doing this, again, 2 more factors are to be introduced. This is what most of the parents, unfortunately, don't understand. Produce children is one thing, and to bring them up is another thing. See? So what normally happens, we, the parents, get so much involved with the children's life. See? And we meddle in their life. Don't. Thus far, not further. Bhaja Govindam. First part. And Bhaja Sevayam. So our body is given to us only to serve others, not for makeup to cover the breakup. See? Bhaja Govindam. There was one, I don't know if I told, uh, one lady, she brought her son who got married and to get the blessings. So, Swamiji, this is my son and this is my daughter-in-law, please bless them. I said, okay. Now I am addressing the daughter-in-law. Others are not supposed to hear, okay? And I spoke loudly. You are not supposed to hear what I am talking. Then I told her, if you want to lead a happy married life, do two things. One, catch hold of his tongue and catch hold of his ear. The moment I said like this thing, that mother-in-law started jumping out of her skin. What are you telling my daughter-in-law? I said, you brought to me, so when you take a patient to the doctor, you don't advise to the doctor what he should do unless you are Indian. See? So doctor will do whatever he likes. No, I'm very unhappy. I said, that is your choice. What can I do? But why like this thing? Then I told, I thought that you are intelligent. I told her. And thank God she didn't understand. Ignorance is bliss. I told her, I said, do you know what is the meaning of catching the tongue? Give him so good tasty food that he becomes your slave. See? Normally what happens, after taking the dinner at home, he goes for a supper to a hotel. Because the food is so horrible. See? And if a person gets good food, he will never think of going to a hotel. See? But why should I cook? See, friends, these are tricks of life. Bhaja Govindam. And the second thing is, catch hold of his ear. Do not complain about anything or anybody in life. See? You people do not know, ladies do not know through what the boys go. Their condition is like a paper between the two blades of a scissor. ऊपर से मम्मा और नीचे से बीबा. अब कहाँ जाएगा? शादी कर काट. See, friends, therefore I got sympathy for the husbands. See, friends, try these simple techniques. Your whole life will change. Why I am bringing out this topic is, you are all married or to be married or married. Therefore, Bhaja Govindan, by our body, we must have an attitude of serving people. See? When we serve somebody, you know what happens? We discover humility in our heart and something greatness in the person whom we serve. See? And if it is a sincere service, you will never retire in life. See? In government job you retire. Has anybody ever said, see, I have been serving my mother, no, I retire? No. Because it is not done as a job. See, friends, we must have, be attentive, an altar in our life before whom we are totally surrendered without logic and argument. Life is not a matter of fact. Life is a matter of love. See, and love is of two types. One love is a verb, and second love is an experience. When a boy loves a girl, so Swamiji, I want to tell you something. I have fallen in love with her. What can I say? Bichara. Fallen. So when you fall, you get hurt. Then hurting is called as marriage. See? And he suffers. But if you see, the mother loves the child, the mother's love does not make her fall in life. She rises in life. Because mother does not do love for the child, she has love for the child. Bhaja Govindam. When we take this stand of our life, wherever you go, whenever you go, whatever you are, do it cheerfully, happily. And if you take this stand in your life, whatever we have to do in our life, do it happily or don't do it. But we are like the air hostesses. When somebody comes, and after, "Aap gaye, pata nahi kya kya." So, surface level, happy. Inside, revolt. Net result, acidity. See, friends, we must be same in and out. It is easier. See. So, Bhaja Govindam, our body is used only for serving everybody. And you know what happens? A servant is never insulted. A boss is insulted. See? See, I am servant and she is my boss. So she tells me, "Hey, pani le aao." खड़ा है कब से? कुछ काम नहीं करता? When she will scold me before everybody, nobody will feel that I am insulted. See? And if I tell, "Hey, भाऊजी कितना पानी पीते हो? टैंकर हो क्या?" If I rebound back, then the boss gets insulted, is it not? Any one of us who feels insulted in life has taken a wrong stand. देखो महाराज, तबला पेटी will not help. Otherwise we take that harmonium, हमें तो लूट लिया है. Enough is enough. Bhaja Govindam. And when we suspect, now like here, there is one Radha Krishna standing behind me, watching me. So when I look at that, I never get a thought in my mind that I am looking at a pure model purchased from the market. What comes in my mind is Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So we have trained ourselves. Whenever we see a statue like this is Bhagavan. See? So, although we have not experienced, but we are accepting it. Exactly the same way. Try this. Whosoever comes in our life any time, he is none other than God Himself. So look upon everybody as a mobile temple of God. Deho devalaya proktaha, dehi devo niranjanaha, arpita architaha sarva bhavena, svanubhutya virajate. See? The net result will be we will have an attitude of reverence and surrender. About this, I had told in some of my talks. It's a very important thing to understand. Many people, they have taught me so many things. One lady in some place in Kaivalya Dham, if I remember correctly, Punjabi lady, she came for her, health problem. She was a round figure. Then she saw me that my talks are going here. Swamiji, you are here? I said, yes. What are you doing here? I said, I teach here. What you teach? I said, Vedanta. I want to come and listen. I said, come. So she came. And then, after my talk was over, she said, Swamiji, everything is okay with you? I said, why? You didn't tell any jokes. That day I realized that people think me a joker. See? In between some light thing comes because then only it is something like when a child is not ready to take the medicine, what the mother does, close the nose, in the same manner. See, in your devotion satsanga, when the Kathakar sees that everybody is going into the Turiya state, then he suddenly says, Siyavara Ramachandra ki jai. See, how important it is to secure the patient before we do the operation. See? In one school, those children were showing me in the biology class the operation of a frog. So on that tray, he was lying down and fixed. Swamiji, you can see now everything. I said, have you secured it properly? Yes, we have done it. I said, are you sure? Yes. And she took that scissor and punched and wanted to cut. But it became a tickling for the frog and it boom, and came out. I said, what happened? Swamiji, how it has come out? I said, you ask him, I don't know. To do such a simple operation, we have to secure that frog, is it not? Much more than that. If I had to tell you something meaningful for you, I had to secure your mind. And what is a secured mind? Secured mind is a happy mind. See? Now whatever I am talking, if you get entangled, I think Swamiji is telling only me only. You will not listen further. Therefore, to break that, some lightning comes and then you're out. Kya kaha tha, theek hi tha. Therefore, Bhaja Govindam, when we serve, we are benefited. And we can serve only if we have an attitude of reverence, respect. When we respect somebody, that somebody is not benefited. We are benefited. We go to the Lord Shiva's temple and with all respect and reverence we pour the water and everything. Do you think he is benefited? We are benefited. How important it is. But this we don't understand, therefore I had to do some tricks. We were going to Badrinath at Rudraprayag. We had to break journey for a cup of tea. 2 bus loads we were going. And it so happened that somebody gave me a cup of tea. So I took it and standing nicely and enjoying the tea. India, so many people were going to pilgrimage. So one lady came and she saw Babaji standing, did namaskar. Second came, third came, and there was one doctorney with me, college professor. Swamiji, these unknown people come and do namaskar to you. How do you feel? I had to tell her. Do you think she will understand in words? I said, Rama, please take my cup of, don't drink it, okay? She gave it. Then the next lady who was doing namaskar, I said, Amma, stop. She is my mother. I touch her feet. No, she can't do anything because tea in her hand. Then I told, if you do namaskar to me, you get 1 kilogram of merit, punya. If you do namaskar to my mother, you get 1 quintal. Now decide. The line was diverted. Wahabi investment. And then I took my cup of tea and went somewhere. I knew what is coming. And she became so angry, frustrated. And she was running after me and I was hiding somewhere or there. Finally she caught hold of me. Swamiji, you are nasty. Why did you do like that? Then I told her, I said, look here. You asked me the question. I have replied, you have not understood, what can I do? What was your question? When unknown people come and do namaskar, how do you feel? Friends, the one who is respected is not benefited. The one who extends respect, reverence, he or she is benefited. Therefore, when we respect elders, we are benefited. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. See, friends, we have to correct our gross lifestyle. See, Bhaja Govindam. Second, Bhaja Govindam comes at the level of the speech. Because life we express through body, speech and mind. Now, how do we talk? Do we talk lovingly, with understanding, softly, without any sarcasm? See? Or we talk sincerely, with purity? See? I'll tell you this example. This happened in London, on Heathrow Airport. So, some people came to leave me. It was before 9/11. So they came to leave me on the airport. So many of them. That time it was allowed. Now they don't allow too many people. And then somebody will be hugging and Swamiji, you should not go, you stay here. I used to say, okay. Finally I got into the flight. I was sitting I always sit near the window in the flight. Required, I can immediately get out. So, window. Next to me, there was one elderly British lady, and next to that, her husband. Like that. Britishers are very, reserved type of people. So, she asked, so many people came to leave you on the airport. What do you do? I said, I love. When I said I love, सामने आ जाओ थोड़े. Everybody cannot hear? Is enough. So, तो अब तक सुन ही नहीं रहे थे क्या? You are standing there in Sydney, how can you hear? Come near. So, when I said I love, she broke. She started crying. How can you say so easily that you love everybody? I had to think twice if I had to say like this thing. Friends, if your words carry the meaning, it has an impact on the heart of the listener. I love you, take it. It is like in the postal stamp. Therefore, Bhaja Govindam, body-wise. Now we come to the speech-wise. See, speech indicates the quality of our mind. Except in Hindi movies, when somebody is miserable, nobody sings songs. See? Songs are expression of joy. Eh? And therefore, if we are really leading our life perfectly, we will always be soft, cheerful in every expression of our life. Otherwise, क्या हो गया, क्या बचा है होने का? See, oldies, some of the oldies, those who are frustrated old people, see, बाबूजी खाना हो गया, कोई फेंक देता है रोटी तो खा लेते हैं, मरो ना फिर. Why you disgustingly live your life? Live cheerfully, happily. See? And such people, they are constantly seeking attention. See? Your health is okay. हाँ अभी मरे नहीं. I am not creating the stories. I have come across these wise people. Then I also say, कब का program है? When is the schedule? Hey friends. Therefore, whenever we talk, anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat. Anudvegakaram vakyam. Our statement should not hurt anybody. Talk softly, cheerfully, happily. And much more than that, देखो सुनो मत बोलो. No need. See, many times we do this because default settings. Constantly we have to say something or the other. So if we really want to help ourselves, Bhaja Govindam second is the one what I practice. When I am traveling, so whenever people look at us, they remember some questions. We are a questionable personality. So, Swamiji, I have got a question. So, to protect myself from such people, I carry, when I am in the flight, a mala with me. Then when they ask question, excuse me, my guru told me that whenever you travel, you keep on chanting Lord's name. Therefore, I cannot talk. Okay? And then he starts. So, talking is in his mouth, but hearing is in my ear. Keep on talking, keep on talking. No need. See, friends. Therefore, anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat. When the question comes out of jnana and sincerity, it is attended definitely. When it comes as an objection or rebuke, it can never be attained. And to protect ourselves from this, the best program is keep on chanting the Lord's name. Now, how I am chanting Lord's name, that I will tell you, how I learned it. I happened to meet some Mahatma many years before, maybe in 60s. He asked me, how many times you take Lord's name? I said, maybe one mala. No, not like that. I kept quiet. He said, I'll tell you. You get up in the morning? I said, yes. Take the toothbrush and toothpaste. From then onward, start chanting. So take this, Hari Om, 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 Hari Om. 5 minutes you do it, 5 minutes booked. Do it twice, 10 minutes booked. Become greedy in remembering the Lord. So if you are climbing the steps, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, rhythm develops. When we go for a walk, there also with the steps, rhythm. Take whatever your mantra is. In short, encash rhythms in your life. Why rhythms are so important? Because when we were in the womb of our mother, the first sound that every one of us have heard is the rhythm of the heartbeat of the mother. First knowledge about the sound we get in mother's womb, and that too also a rhythm. See? And this is known by the mothers, but they do not know that they know it. So what they do, when they want to put the child to sleep, not sleeping, so they take the child in the lap and they start doing the terrible rhythm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The child thinks better to sleep. See, therefore, catch rhythms in your life. And if you are having a mala, very good. Catch the rhythm. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Bead is moving by the body, Om Namah Shivaya. Chanting by the mouth, Om Namah Shivaya. Mind is 100% in that. So body, speech, mind, they became integrated. And then your personality becomes integrated. Bhaja Govindam, chant the Lord's name, this is the way. See? Slowly it will help. It doesn't require any special thing. See? And if you are simply sitting, but I don't have mala, what to do? Are you breathing? Yes. Then synchronize with the breathing. Breathe in, whatever your mantra, breathe in, Om Namah Shivaya. Breathe out, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Now see, I'll tell you, you will do it wrong. I am telling you, breathing happens naturally. We do not do breathing. Breathing is happening. And therefore, in breathing, I or the ego is not created. Has anybody ever said, यार थक गया सुबह से breathing कर रहा हूँ? Breathing is not done. It happens. Now with that breathing, synchronize the Lord's name. Do it now. With your breathing, not mine. Take small name, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, with the breathing. Do it for 1 minute and then I'll tell you where you are doing wrong. Over. You know what you are doing? You were breathing with the rhythm of your chanting. What did I tell you? Chant with the rhythm of breathing. Right? In chanting, efforts and I is involved. In breathing, effort and I is not involved. Such a simple thing, but you have to work on it. When this we consciously practice, our mind remains at peace. Our old habit of reacting to every small little thing, slowly, slowly it dissolves. See? Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. So whatever actions we do by our body, karma, whatever we do by the speech, the question is, where is our attention? Like I am talking, this is a karma. Speech is the organ of action. So I am doing karma. Now where is my attention? Is my attention on you, the audience? Or is my attention on me, the speaker? Or is my attention on the quality of our mind? So before we take up anything, during the execution of the job and after the job is over, under these three states, the quality of the mind remains equanimous. Before doing, there is no excitement. While doing, there is no frustration. समझते नहीं ये लोग. And after the job is over, I am great. इनको पता नहीं है, समझ में आता है कि नहीं. No. The quality of our mind remains equanimous. If this is happening, then we are really understanding what is the meaning of karma yoga, bhakti yoga, sashtanga yoga. Attention must be on the quality of our mind all the time. And there we have to observe, are we responding or we are reacting? See? And once we become aware of this thing, our own speech, you will discover many secrets of yourself. One secret will be, we keep on talking whether others want to listen or not, like I am doing now. See? So we have to remain aware, is other person interested in our talk? Don't talk, no need. Therefore, this rule, try. Before we talk to anybody, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? Don't ask him, ask to yourself. I guarantee you, you will get an answer. There is no need to talk. See? Then second thing, we keep on talking to ourselves inside. Cock, 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 cock. Be attentive. We are most miserable because of our own talking to oneself. I am not telling you stop thinking. It is not possible. What is possible is stop talking to yourself. Do it now. Next 1 minute, do not talk to yourself. Stop. That doesn't mean start talking. Now listen. What did I tell you? Do not talk to yourself. Did I tell you don't talk among yourself? When you don't talk to yourself, you don't want to talk to others. See? Inside, there are volcanoes coming out. See? So we have to empty that, vomit it out. And such people who keep on talking to themselves, they create problem for themselves. Problems are nowhere out in the world. All the problems are only in our mind. And the problem is, be attentive, we were never taught by our parents, by our school teachers or college teachers how to think. Are we ever taught how to think? Never. Everything we have to learn. How to make a chapati. See, these girls when they make chapati, first chapati is New Zealand. मम्मी ऐसी क्यों हो रही है ऐसी होती है with great difficulty it becomes Australia. Yeah, ऐसे ठीक है. Years after that it becomes a globe. So such a simple thing like making chapati, simple करके दिखाओ. So this we have to learn. How to drive a car, that we have to learn. Everything we have to learn. But when it comes to thinking, we imagine, because I can think, I am a thinker. No, you are dumb. See, friends, we hardly think, we normally react. There are two types of thoughts. These two types of thoughts are like, see, many things I have learnt in my life when I do my things myself. When I come here, I have no choice. So I accept whatever it is. But when I am myself, then every day I must wash my clothes and then put them for drying. One day it so happened, I washed my lungi, squeezed it, put it on the tap, and then finished my bath and everything. And I forgot that I had to put it for drying there. Again, when I wanted to use, forgot. So I saw that lungi, it was dried up, and when I opened it, Bharatanatyam. How can I put on this lungi? Then I had to do the ironing. This is how I learned ironing. I like so much doing ironing my clothes. Instruction should be clear. Swamiji, whatever you like, we can take. There I had discovered this thing. These wrinkles are like the thoughts in our mind. See, they are not organized. They are all haphazard. They cross each other. One thought condemns the other thought. And as a result, the beauty of the cloth is hidden behind these wrinkles. Be attentive. Like this mouse on the table, are the wrinkles on the cloth? What are wrinkles? Do they exist? But are they not bringing ugliness in that cloth? So what do? We take istri. Actually the word is three. But in UP, they have to add E before saying sir. So istri, because it is very hot. So when you move that istri, all the wrinkles disappear. And the hidden beauty of the cloth surfaces, is it not? Now where those wrinkles have gone, find out. They were non-existent, yet they were hiding the beauty of the cloth. Exactly the same way, all the uncontrolled, wild thinking habit covers the beauty that we are. Then what is to be done? Istrilu. Now, next step. When you are done all ironing perfectly, then you have to keep it properly. So we fold it. And then also the wrinkle comes. But it is not called a wrinkle, it is called as the crease. Wrinkle and a crease are both wrinkles. One kind of wrinkles are those which hide the beauty of the cloth, and other kind of wrinkle called as the crease which adds beauty to the cloth, is it not? If this is clear, now find out whether we are worrying or we are contemplating. Worrying is a process by which we make a mess of our life. And contemplation is a process by which we come out of the mess. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. Work on the mind, Baba, work on the mind. See? Then third, Govindam Bhaja Moodhamate. Now the third point in our life is the mind. See? Mind is a place where the likes and dislikes are located. Right from childhood, if you see, the small useless child, give him, take milk, I don't like milk, I want coffee. No, that useless fellow. I don't like this, I like that. And once you entertain these likes and dislikes, slowly, earlier the likes and dislikes are like the hair thin line. Like hair thin, dislike hair thin. Slowly. What is affluence? Affluence is entertaining and promoting the likes and dislikes in life. That is affluence. 3 people at home. There are 10 cooks. Cook this for me. Can't we take one food? Affluence. See? And then what happens? With every personal like and dislike, earlier these lines were hair thin. Slowly these become thicker. Hair plate. And then it becomes thicker. Then it becomes a furrow. Then it becomes a valley. And then it becomes a monster. So, we become the victim of our own mind because we were entertaining likes and dislikes beyond limits. See? And likes and dislikes, maximum problem is created because of one organ, and that is our tongue. Tongue is 2 in 1. For talking, it is called a jivva, and for speaking, it is called as jivva, and for tasting, it is called rasana. So control the tongue. Minimum choice, maximum happiness. See? So, control the tongue as regard the eating habit is concerned. Then, second is, tongue is used for talking also. So, talk minimum. See? Slowly, the mind will be able to drop the personal likes and dislikes. And this can be done when we rise above the mind and take the position in the intellect where discrimination, where wisdom is situated. Therefore, before we interact in the world, we have to ask this question to ourselves. Is it right or wrong? One question. Second question, is it I like or dislike? So who is guiding our life's journey? Is it the likes and dislikes? They are overpowering our life. Or is it the wisdom, what is right and what is wrong? That is guiding our life. In Kathopanishad, this topic comes as Preyascha Shreyascha Ubhau. Every event in our life gives us these two things. Either you decide whether you live your life because of likes and dislikes, or you live your life on the foundation of right or wrong. You decide. What we like may not be right for us. What is right for us, we may not like. Example, early to bed and early to rise is the way to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. What we like, late to bed and late to rise is the way to be unhealthy and otherwise. See, Praveen Maharaj told me to talk on the Nirvana Shatakam. Mano buddhi chittani naham. You sleep. People listen me to go to sleep. At least here you should keep awake. See, friends, all what we have learned, now you are exposed to Swamiji for so many years. Have we practiced it in our life? See? The real spiritual life begins when we start working on ourselves. See, we don't have to worry about the world. And what is that working? We are at peace with ourselves all the time. And when this is done systematically, methodically, then we have understood Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshate Dukrum Karne. Dukrum Karne is language. Like in हमारे यूपी में when they teach English to the children in Hindi, to run माने दौड़ना, to sit माने बैठना. In the same manner, in Sanskrit, this is called dhatu part. Dukrung karne, dukrung माने करना. See? That means this is language. Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshati dukrum karne. It doesn't matter in what language you talk. What matters is how you are able to negotiate through the turmoils of your life, cheerfully or happily or not. See? We all have to live our life. We all have to die our death. We all have to practice our spiritual life. Mummy, please do japa for me. That dumb mummy will do also. But it's not going to help. You have to work on yourself. There is no proxy as regards the spiritual life is concerned. Therefore, samprapte sannihite kale, when the challenges come in our life, that time, if somebody can help us, is our self-confidence, what we call Atma Vishwas. Atma and Paramatma are one. Our Vishwas, faith in God, expresses in our heart as self-confidence. Atma Vishwas is Paramatma Vishwas. At least he has understood. He है कि she है? She even then understood. Therefore, friends, instead of getting into too much terse text in this heterogeneous gathering, if you want really solid, come in the morning class. There you know what it is. See, friends, therefore, Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Rakshate Dukrum Karane. All your abilities, all your achievements, they remain wherever they are. If you are happy, you have achieved everything in life. If you have got everything and you are not happy, you have wasted your life. We are born only for expressing happiness in life. There is no other purpose. See? Otherwise, constantly the same thing. Mommy, earlier, when I was new in my profession, I used to listen to these people and then try to give advice and talk and all that. Lately, I came to discover that they are making fool of me. See? They don't want to change. They want somebody, you should go and tell him like that. Messenger. See? Friends, change yourself. Everything around you will change. Last thought. One person asked me, Swamiji, see what happens, my wife doesn't like drinking and all that. So I want to give up drinking, but I got such a company, they are my business partners, and therefore we have to drink or not, what should we do? So, then I told him, do you really want? Yes. Now you do one thing. You decide yourself that you don't want to drink. You don't tell your friends. Let them come. Give them drinks. But you don't take. Then what will happen? Then you will come to know the real joy of drinking is enjoyed by the one who doesn't drink and others are drinking. You see all the cartoons come out of them. And then those people who are drinking free, they start feeling ashamed. यार तुम नहीं पीते तो अपन नहीं आएंगे. Over. We have to change. Everything around us changes. If that we do, then we have understood what Bhagwan Shankaracharya told. Toward the end of his life, this composition was done. Samprapte sannihite kale nahi rakshate dukrum karane. Otherwise, all the time quoting in here and I have studied this, I have studied that, but inside there is a complete frustration. No. Your IQ, second important Q is WQ. You know WQ? Wit quotient. Wit is not a joke. See? If you are able to see the wit in this world, then you are at peace with yourself. Otherwise, like there are some dumb people. One person asked me this question, Swamiji, that day you told that joke, please repeat it. I gave him one. So you repeat it. Yeah. I am not telling jokes, man. Therefore, if you are at peace, your vision changes. And everything is seen with the eye of wisdom. See? And then in simple things, we see beautiful things. See? Therefore, listen to wit and humor and understand jokes are different from wit and humor. See, happiness is different from laughing. See, like this, what do you call those people? Laughing club people. They are the most miserable one. See? Their teacher comes and says, okay, now laugh. I will do 3 times. You should laugh. Ha, ha, ha. I have seen that thing. I say, what kind of people? Those who have not laughed in their whole life, they have wasted their life. Bhagwan will say, it was my fault. Next life, Gada. Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasha. In Bhopal, I have seen that, and I really enjoyed. All big stomachs standing in a row, around, circle, and ha ha ha. And he said, no, you have to laugh from your umbilical. Close it, ha ha ha. So all of them got inspired, and ha ha ha. And the danger problem doesn't end. किसका डेंजर कौन सा है? This is God realization. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.